Former One Direction star Liam Payne has been found dead at a hotel in Buenos Aires in Argentina.
October 2024 will be remembered not just for the turning of seasons, but for the notable figures whose lives came to an end.
Months ago, I barely found out what was wrong with me, so I was just struggling that whole time, feeling like I was gonna die.
Imagine turning on the news to hear that a beloved actor or a chart-topping singer had passed away.
It's kind of tough getting diagnosed with something like that. In a moment when the doctor tells you you have Parkinson's, your whole life changes.
It's a month where the world collectively paused to mourn and remember. While some left behind a legacy of talent and inspiration, others made their mark with their influence and dedication on the world stage. Join us as we reflect on the famous people who passed in October 2024 and the legacies they left behind. Have you ever felt the weight of trying to breathe, only for the world to close in tighter? Taylor Rousseau, Grig, a TikTok influencer beloved for her candid takes on living with chronic illness, faced this struggle daily. Her posts were a blend of raw vulnerability and unwavering humor, sharing her battle with asthma and Addison's disease.
This year, like a few months ago, I barely found out what was wrong with me, so I was just struggling that whole time, feeling like I was gonna die. And that's exactly what I told Cameron the other day. It just feels like I have to fight for life, to live every single day.
But on October 4th, 2024, complications from both conditions took her life at just 25. Her fans mourned the influencer who made them feel less alone, who spoke openly about pain but lived fully. Taylor's light flickered out too soon, a reminder of the unseen battles so many endure. Remember those late-night marathons of classic TV? John Lasell's face might have been a familiar one. A character actor with roles in Dark Shadows and The Twilight Zone, he brought an understated strength to every scene. On October 4th, 2024, Lasell passed away at the age of 95, leaving behind a legacy defined by quiet talent and dedication. For decades, his work added depth to stories that captivated viewers. He was one of those rare performers who didn't need the spotlight to make a lasting impact. Now the screen is a bit dimmer without him. Cissy Houston, a voice that nurtured gospel music and gave the world Whitney Houston, took her final bow on October 7, 2024, at 91. Her life was one of song and resilience, shaping not just her legendary daughter, but generations of vocalists. Now, in a poignant turn, she is reunited with Whitney and her granddaughter, Bobby Christina, a family joined again in the hereafter. Sissy's music taught us love and loss, and now, she sings on where their voices harmonize once more. Imagine living through history as both witness and participant. Ethel Kennedy, widow of Robert F. Kennedy, and a symbol of unwavering grace, passed away from a stroke on October 10, 2024, at 96. She was more than a matriarch. She was a steadfast advocate for social causes, navigating tragedy with resilience after losing her husband in 1968. Her presence was a testament to courage through tumultuous decades. Now, her passing closes a chapter of the Kennedy legacy, echoing the lasting impact of a family marked by both hope and heartbreak. What do you remember most about Liam Payne? The smile that shone as bright as his career with One Direction, or the lyrics that resonated with millions?
You're insecure, don't know what for. You're turning heads when you walk.
On October 16th, 2024, at just 31, Liam's life came to a tragic end after a fall from a balcony. He was more than just a pop icon. He was a voice that carried a generation through adolescence, love, and heartbreak. His fans remember not just his talent, but the warmth he shared, even in his own moments of struggle. His absence leaves an echo in the music world, a poignant silence where a vibrant voice once stood. Rest in peace, Liam.
So dramatic about it. Things like this happen every day.
Do you remember the joy of watching South Pacific and the captivating performances that lit up the screen? Mitzi Gaynor was the radiant star whose voice and dance enchanted audiences from Broadway to Hollywood. On October 17th, 2024, Gaynor passed away at 93 from natural causes. Her charm, vivacity, and unmatchable energy were a throwback to the golden age of musicals, where she effortlessly blended humor and heart. Mitzi's legacy is a testament to an era of true showmanship, one where the stage seemed brighter when she was on it. Her songs and laughter will forever echo in the memories of her fans. If you were a fan of Baywatch in the 90s, Michael Newman's face was as familiar as the iconic red swimsuits and sunlit beaches. The real-life lifeguard who played himself on the show brought an authenticity that resonated with viewers.
It's kind of tough getting diagnosed with something like that in a moment when the doctor tells you you have Parkinson's. Your whole life changes.
But behind the scenes, Michael battled Parkinson's disease, a struggle that culminated in his passing on October 20th, 2024, at 68. His courage through the years was as inspiring as his dedication to saving lives, both on screen and in reality. The loss of Michael Newman feels like saying goodbye to a piece of that sun-soaked, action-packed era. Think back to the roar of the crowd at Dodger Stadium during the 80s. Fernando Valenzuela was the pitcher who brought Fernando Mania to life, captivating fans with every throw. On October 22, 2024, Valenzuela passed away at 63, leaving behind a legacy that changed baseball forever. His unique delivery and sheer talent transcended borders, making him a hero to countless fans. For those who witnessed his rise, it was more than just sports, it was history. Fernando's passion for the game will forever remain a cherished part of baseball lore. Picture a summer night, the strum of a bass line rolling through a crowd of devoted deadheads. Phil Lesh, bassist of the legendary Grateful Dead, was the heartbeat of those unforgettable jams. On October 25, 2024, at 84, Lesh passed away, leaving behind decades of music that became the soundtrack to countless lives. His improvisational style and deep connection to his bandmates created moments that transcended mere concerts. They were experiences. For those who felt the magic of his music, Phil's passing marks the end of an era. But his music will keep playing, wherever the dead spirit lives on. Can you imagine dedicating your life to the creatures most would fear? Graham Dingo Dinkelman did just that.
Now, one of the greatest days in my entire life has happened now.
A fearless nature conservationist and wildlife expert, He captivated audiences with his deep love and respect for the animal kingdom. On October 26, 2024, tragedy struck when Dingo died at 44 from an anaphylactic shock caused by a venomous snake bite. An ironic twist given the life he devoted to studying and protecting such creatures. His passion for conservation left an indelible mark, inspiring countless people to see beauty where others saw danger. Each life lost in October 2024 leaves behind a narrative that continues beyond their passing, whether it's in songs, policies, or the marks they made on history. These stories compel us to think about how each person shapes the world in their own way, whether for better or more contested paths. Which story struck you the most? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And as we continue to bring you stories from around the world, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Until next time, remember, history is written by those who both live and pass on.